you know what my pronoun is? Guess. Time's up.
Okay.
It, as in it, can't take this anymore.
In an era where Hollywood's narratives are increasingly intertwined with social and political themes, rumors that Sylvester Stallone rejected a $500 million movie deal due to its woke content have sparked fiery debates. Was this iconic action star taking a stand against the prevailing cultural currents, or was there more to the story? Join Factsverse as we delve into the details with Sylvester Stallone slams woke culture and Hollywood loses it. Stallone's public persona and political views. Sylvester Stallone, the embodiment of the American action hero, has managed to create a public persona that flawlessly integrates his on-screen bravado with his unique personal identity. The combination of his Hollywood image and his individuality has enabled him to navigate the worlds of American politics and entertainment with ease and inimitable style. Known for his roles that champion the underdog, Stallone's off-screen life reflects a complex engagement with political and social issues that both aligns with and contradicts the characters he portrays. Stallone's political engagements have been as varied as his film roles, spanning a wide spectrum of endorsements and contributions. Over the years, he's shown support for several Republican politicians while also donating to Democratic causes, illustrating a nonpartisan approach to his interactions. Quote, "I love Donald Trump. He's a great Dickensian character. You know what I mean? There are certain people like Arnold, Babe Ruth, that are bigger than life, but I don't know how that translates to running the world." This diverse political stance is mirrored in his contributions to public debates, particularly those surrounding gun control, an issue where he stands out in Hollywood for advocating stricter regulations, a stance that sits at odds with the typically conservative gun rights advocacy. His religious beliefs add another layer to his persona. Raised a devout Catholic, Stallone drifted from the church as his star rose, only to return to it when personal challenges called for spiritual solace. This journey back to faith marked a pivotal moment in his personal narrative, highlighting a human side often obscured by his tough guy film personas. His religious resurgence, while personal, has public implications, contributing to a complex public image that mixes traditional values with Hollywood glamour. Quote, "I thought I was entitled to things. You're not entitled to anything. You are what you leave behind." Stallone's approach to his public life seems to consciously maintain a balance between his professional image and personal beliefs, allowing him to navigate the often treacherous waters of Hollywood politics. While his on-screen persona often uses physical strength to overcome conflicts, in real life he takes a more nuanced and sometimes contradictory approach that reflects the complexities of human values and beliefs. Despite his wide-ranging political and social engagements, Stallone rarely allows these views to overshadow his career. He's careful not to be pigeonholed by his personal convictions, maintaining a broad appeal across political divides. This careful management of his public persona has allowed him to remain a public figure in American culture, respected not only for his cinematic contributions, but also for his thoughtful, if sometimes unexpected, contributions to public discourse. Hollywood's reaction. The rumor of Sylvester Stallone's alleged rejection of a Disney film due to its woke themes has sparked discussions throughout Hollywood. It's highlighted the current cultural and ideological division within the industry. As debates continue around the inclusion of social justice themes in entertainment, Hollywood's grappling with finding the right balance between artistic expression and societal expectations. While some fans and insiders commended Stallone for taking a stand against what they perceived as an over-politicization of film content, others saw it as a regrettable misstep, reflecting resistance to necessary and progressive change. This contrast emphasizes the ongoing tension between traditional Hollywood storytelling and the newer demands for inclusivity and representation in narratives. It also sparked discussions about the nature of wokeness in Hollywood, a term that has become loaded with connotations and interpretations. To some, it represents a long overdue correction to historical oversights and biases in media representation. To others, it signifies an overreach and imposition of contemporary moral standards on creative outputs. The impact of the rumor went beyond the initial reactions it generated. It sparked a wider discussion on how celebrities influence public discourse around social and political issues. As important figures in our culture, celebrities like Stallone have the power to shape public perceptions and attitudes towards the content they interact with. In this particular case, the spread of a satirical rumor as truth highlighted the difficulty of distinguishing between authentic news and celebrity gossip. The Stallone rumor demonstrated the influence of digital media in shaping celebrity news and how sometimes it can distort the facts. As the story spread without being fact-checked, it showed how quickly misinformation can circulate and create a divide in public opinion. Stallone's actual stance and future projects. Amid the swirl of rumors and speculation, understanding Stallone's true stance on contemporary social and political issues can offer a clearer picture of the man behind the myth. Stallone's career has been marked not only by iconic roles in action-packed dramas, but also by a thoughtful approach to his public persona. While he's engaged with various political causes over the years, his professional choices suggest a pragmatic approach to filmmaking rather than an ideological one. The themes of personal resilience and triumph, often embodied in his roles, transcend simple political binaries. These characters have a wide appeal and are loved by people with different backgrounds, regardless of their political views. Stallone has expressed a nuanced perspective on Hollywood's changing cultural landscape, acknowledging the importance of reflecting diverse experiences and viewpoints in storytelling. But he also believes storytelling should maintain its emotional core, rather than being driven solely by political correctness or social mandates. Moving forward, Stallone's upcoming projects reflect his commitment to diverse storytelling. His new reality TV show, produced by the same team behind Keeping Up with the Kardashians, offers a glimpse into his personal life and relationships with his family. The show promises to showcase a more personal side of the actor, providing a platform for the Stallones to tell their stories. Quote, "They're actually human. They don't walk around with sunglasses and people putting makeup on all day and learning lines. They really do silly, repetitive, goofy things that we all do in life. That kind of thing." This move into reality TV also underscores Stallone's adaptability as an entertainer capable of crossing genre boundaries. It showcases his willingness to experiment with formats that break from his traditional action roles. The origin of the rumor. According to the rumor, Stallone had turned his back on a staggering $500 million movie deal from Disney, a project allegedly dripping with quote-unquote woke themes that the actor was said to oppose. This tale, as compelling as it was, originated from SpacexMania.com, a website known more for satirical takes than factual reporting. The site, which often indulges in creating fictional stories to entertain, labeled the article clearly as satire, a detail that was overlooked as the rumor escaped its original confines and seeped into broader discussions. The internet's echo chambers did their work. The tale was picked up by various other platforms, each iteration straying a bit further from the satirical origin. In truth, the situation was a textbook case of misinformation, born from satire, misinterpreted as fact. So there you have it. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite role of Sylvester Stallone's? Let us know in the comments section below.